verdict is in less than 5 hours.
Less than 5 hours. That's what, like 5 weeks?
I think it was 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
5-week trial. SBF's
was found guilty on all counts.
On all counts. What is it? Money.
Well, we could recap that.
This guy's gonna.
So he's found guilty of all 7 charges: 2 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of wire fraud conspiracy, 1 count of securities fraud, one count of commodities fraud conspiracy, and 1 count of money laundering conspiracy. He is set to return for sentencing 2024, March of 2024.
That's the part that got me super confused. I was like, why are they waiting so long to give him the sentencing?
I don't know. I tried to see why. Nothing said. I think it's because the courts are backed up. And then
there's just too much stuff to get
through,
to.
And then he's just like, it's gonna be 3 months until it's his turn to get charged, essentially.
Yeah,
from the looks of it.
I also saw that he had another case on him.
The same 5 cases that we talked about.
No, there's a something to do with political.
The same 5 cases we talked about.
Oh, okay.
Those are the 5 separate cases that they couldn't charge.
Okay, yeah. That they chose not to prosecute. They couldn't.
Yeah, the agreement was we won't charge him for these 5. We'll first charge him
for these 7 that he got found guilty of. So then he's got 5 more charges to maybe go to court in the future.
Yeah, that's up. I think they gave the prosecution till February to decide whether they want to proceed and not charging them because of this guilty verdict. They don't know. They probably will though, but not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. Yeah. Everyone's super surprised that this court case went by so fast. Literally 5 weeks.
From what I've been reading and hearing, it's because of the very convincing testimonies of his partners in crime. And
all the snitches.
I wouldn't say snitches, but yeah.
All the people that collaborated with the
which they've all signed for lesser
plea deals. They all pled guilty, and they all testified against Sam Bankman-Fried.
Well, even Sam testified.
He did testify, but he didn't.
Thursday.
He testified on his behalf.
Yeah, didn't go so well for him either.
No,
did not work out. It went very bad. I saw these tweets of it's loading up, of what his testimony was, and mainly it was his lawyers first asking the question. He goes, for example, Judge Kaplan, anything before not there, right here. Judge Kaplan, I had to know exactly what happened. The U.S. moved to preclude, but I declined to rule. Facts were at too high a level. Now we had the hearing. No.
This guy over here, this Sam Bankman-Fried, I wonder if they're going to give him the full 110 years. Because Bernie Madoff's still in prison.
No, he's not.
He's not?
He died.
Oh, shoot. He died in prison.
He died in prison.
It's true. So many people die. Forget.
Some lawyers were saying he might not get the full 110 years.
What?
For a couple reasons.
For a couple reasons?
Mm-hmm.
Half of that?
Maybe even less.
Less than 50 years?
Yep.
That's wild. After defrauding, what, $10 billion?
8
billion. True.
You're just throwing numbers today, dog?
No, I was rounding up. Damn. So less than 50 years?
Maybe.
Why?
So the sentencing judge, from what I heard, was they might not go so harsh on the sentencing because so much of the money's being recovered. So that's one reason. That's one reason.
It's not because he did it.
No, but they're saying there's less damages.
Okay.
to those people, because as of right now, the number I heard was like they're at 70%.
Mhm.
I'm even seeing another 20
Mhm.
compared to, I think it was Genesis and everyone else. They're like below 50. Like Genesis is like 50-something% recovery.
Mhm.
Celsius is like 30% recovery, 30-something%.
Yeah, very little funds.
Are being recovered versus in this situation,
They found most of it.
the vast majority, and the other 20s could be found, is what they're saying.
Supposedly, yeah.
They're saying they're close to almost 90.
Mhm.
Like the current CEO. They're
How much they
close
owe to those people?
to those people.
To the people who put money into the system, into the FTX.
8 billion.
8 billion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You said how much money was owed to
No,
them?
no. I'm saying like that the money that they are recovering is being found, or like they're coming up with the money. I don't want to say found, because they're coming up with the money.
Well, they're finding it too.
But we talked about how they had like investments into like
Yeah, but they've also found wallets that have more
Uh-huh.
funds than what they were truly
Yeah.
said to have. All that stuff.
Yeah. These people counting on QuickBooks, I'm pretty sure they got things a little bit misplaced every once in a while.
So they're saying that the judge could have an easy ruling for that reason. Just
Mm-hmm.
it's going very well, the clawback. Another reason was they're saying technically America is a land of second chances. He's young enough to where you give him 20 to 30, he still gets out 50 to 60.
Mm-hmm.
There's still time for him to do something else with his life. They can even give him less than that too.
Mm-hmm. America's the place of second chances. I think it's also beneficial if what they're going based off of is like the fact that the people are getting their money back. I think the fact that his sentencing is being held off for a few months, that might work in his favor, because if they could come up with a full amount, then
I don't think it's being held back. I just don't think.
yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's being held back because they don't have the money. I'm just saying that happens to work in his favor if they're judging, if they're gonna like sentence him based off of how much money is not recovered.
I also say we're not lawyers, so we're not 100% on this. It's just speculation. Also, a good comparison would be Elizabeth Holmes. She also defrauded investors. I forgot what she did exactly, but she only got 11 years. And she got 2 counts. I think I have it here. She got 11 years. Yeah.
11 years. Significantly less than the 110 that Sam is facing.
But that was her. That's
just what you got.
That's her maximum sentence.
Yeah, that wasn't her maximum sentence.
You're comparing it to Sam's maximum sentence.
Yeah, that it's not a fair comparison.
So she got 1 count of conspiracy and 3 counts of wire fraud, with a multi-million-dollar scheme to defraud investors in Theranos, whatever.
That's the company
That's her company that she used to defraud, and she only got 11 years because they looked at it like she's a mother,
Mm-hmm.
she's this age, she should have ideally a chance to redeem herself or
Mm-hmm.
whatever they felt.
Yeah. Something that we always talked about when I was doing my bachelor's, it was how white collar crime criminals tend to have significantly less severe like charges because of the fact that like it's not violent, even though it does affect the lives of like so many people, thousands of people.
Yeah,
It's more organized and it's potentially more like damaging, and yet these white collar criminals face so much less.
yeah, most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jordan Belfort went to prison for a white collar crime,
And now he's like
he's again a multi-millionaire
another
setting courses and stuff. Which, if he's not doing it now, more power to you. He's also not. This probably was going to happen too if he does get a lesser sentence and he is able to get back on the streets.
Sam,
yes. Just like Jordan Belfort, probably Elizabeth Holmes, they can't do anything with like any sort of securities.
yeah,
Or
no,
nothing like
they're gonna be barred. No one's gonna want them near their business.
No,
I don't know if the government would prohibit them from
they're.
being it, but
I'm pretty sure Jordan Belfort cannot apply
Yeah.
for a securities license again.
that would make sense also. So Sam's gonna be some type of like advisor.
Right? How to pull it off next time.
Jesus. How to pull it off next time.